Good evening. Thanks once again for having me on your screens. Gentlemen, I just came across with different comments and I've been seeing also, like you guys see online, different content after Steve J1 came out. I done a video. I gave my point of view. Also, I done other video about this assassination character that becomes a crime scene in Villa Medellin. And many of you, some few, and then I start. One of the things is those few they don't realize the followers, not all followers of these events are fools. No, me, I capture all the data. I have learned capture data. When you make a comment, I make sure I follow up on people's comments. I have programmed an Excel spreadsheet with what I want, how to filter, how to do it, and then I understood. So what I'm trying to come here to your attention, gentlemen, please, when you do your comments, be careful. Don't come here and just say it because you just watch one episode of this drama called NYABOHANSE. This is the NYABOHANSE series. We have the American series, we have the Latino American series, now we have the NYABOHANSE series at Villa Medellin. On this NYABOHANSE series, none of those people went there been called to come to NYABOHANSE. Let me clear here. When you guys come say, oh, this one have to be paid, that one. The people, they're working at the Villa Medellin, they're getting paid. If anyone ever doubt in his mind, in the Villa Medellin, there is three categories of people there. There is the builders that Ayamara pay and mention every single video. The builders must be paid. They are paid daily and they pay a very good rate. Do you know somebody recently, the health problem was paid 2,100 shillings, Kenya shillings. He went to drink that money and the following day they had to go hire a car to take him to hospital because he was fully intoxicated. And then that is on video recorded here. And Ayamara even went help. Do you know the cost Ayamara incurs for help that person? It's not his fault. That person has worked for Ayamara and Ayamara paid the salary. That nobody in the village can pay 2,100 shillings, Kenyan shillings. So when you come here say, oh, this one I have to do this, is your own point of view. Let me clear this off once. Don't come say here, you are biased. I'm not biased here. I'll tell you, you don't know me because you're not watching my videos. And you follow the trick that Ayamara Masterclass says. The thumbnails, you follow on the name of on the titles, but you don't watch the previous stories. And that is the mistake of most of the subscribers and viewers. Because if you watch previous content, you will know the background where the thing started. So please, this way makes you not understanding and be shame of yourself. I just learned something very interesting about somebody in a comment. I'm not going to mention a name. I have tracked that person, how long that person has been followed his story. And that's just, this is a guy just have like 40 days ago joined this NYABOHANSE series, and now he comes here and start telling pointed fingers, hey, this one have to be paid, that one have to be paid. Come on, nobody. Ayamara did not. I'm not defending Ayamara at all. Ayamara, when it does it wrong, I say it. I don't have time here. Oh, Ayamara is Jesus. No, no, no. Excuse me. Let's be serious here. When you come here and say these men have to be paid, why you don't send the man? Why you don't pay him? Why you know his videos, you know his his contact, you know his email. Why you don't contact him and ask him why Ayamara does not pay him? Why you don't put things straight on the record? Don't come here like haters. Come on, people. Let's break the taboo. Even you're there in the Caribbean, you still have taboos like that. Shame on you, man. We black people have to grow up. We have to come out of the box and look for things positive, man. Don't be always corner. Even Mayuk is doing better compared to few of PhDs, master degrees, honor degrees that are coming here and say, no, this man is doing. I want to remind you, this is a guy took his own initiative, took a camera, traveled the world, he's doing his own thing. People follow him. And this guy's come and said here many times, you're free to criticize, you're free to do it, you're free to donate. So, what rights I do have, you have to tell him what he wants to do? Come on, people. Let's be a little bit sane, not insane, not sick, mind sick. That mentality of mind sick is the colonizer mind, and colonialism is over. Colonialism is over, brothers and sisters. Let's think in such a way we make sense what is going on. Let's start with Steve J1. Steve J1 left here his fingerprints, his DNA of his own story. And Steve J1 miscommunicated. Is a self-educated person, self-teach himself, empower himself with this IT. But one skill is missing with Steve J1. He's not a good PR person. That's why all this issue of Ayamara say, I don't know how this guy left, how the guy didn't done this, because his PR, his public relations, he did not well manage, and then create a miscommunication. That is the only problem here with Steve. Miscommunication. And the brother have to improve his PR relation. That is the point here. There is nothing else here for you to dig and say, the guy have a family, the guy done this. Who asked Steve to, in first instance, to go to Medellin? Me, you, Ayamara, anybody can prove here. He went in his own initiative. He knew where he was digging. He knew where he was putting his head. He came here and said, oh, I should go back to Nairobi. No, I have to rent this place. I have to do this. His own initiative. He knew he wanted the subscribers. Now, the subscribers are following him because he has proven that they have a talent, have something to be followed. And you guys come here and throw Steve under the bus and easily the man fell under the bus. And you come here with all these scenarios. Baba, there is nothing special here, gentlemen, about Steve that can create a bad blood. You other people create a bad blood for nothing because you become short sight what's happening. You're not looking. When you're seeing this mama being given cheese and she be honest and say, what is this? I never had it. She might have eaten cheese somewhere, somehow, in some way, but never realized that was cheese. It's the truth. Somebody said the truth. Be honest. And we as Africans, we should be proud. So, Steve, when he came to the village, came on his own, man. Come on, guys, stop. Stop always go digging where you don't need to dig. We need here is to advise Steve that out there is different options. There is different ways of installing that network because that network have different way you install in the way you learn. But in the point of view, those ones have gained degrees, they have said could be done in this way is an option. But at the time, if Steve never show up at the villa, these guys never gonna say, these guys, thanks to Steve, man. Let's say thank you, Steve. You brought a solution. You brought the beginning. The only problem, he could not manage his public relations. He became overwhelming. He grew so much, so fast, that he lost a bit of control somewhere, somehow. Now you come here, oh, you have a wife, you have need this, come on. I live in Africa, I'm an African, I can tell you my stories. I used to stay a day, a glass of water, breakfast, lunchtime a glass of water, dinner glass of water, for months and months. And these guys are lucky. They get fed. Africa is not like what you guys want to come here and say, oh, I'm in the Caribbean, blah, blah, blah. I am in this place. Circumstance of life for every single human being on the face of the earth is different, gentlemen. Now you're jumping with the strong man. Oh, strong man, this. I'm so happy how strong men done. Over sadly families in NYABOHANSE. Each man have their own strategy of dealing with his own problems, with their own crisis. Some, they discover a way of doing things much better. Some, they are weak, like that guy who get paid daily 2,100 Chilean. He gets the money every day. Drinks the money until he's almost dead, and then expect Ayamaro go and take him to hospital and recover him. And you come here and say, Ayamaro have to pay the people. Ayamaro is not exploring nobody because you're not following the stories. You're not following the other sources, the people that are there. 70% of these people, after this party, you're gonna see them. These are chameleons. You're gonna see them how ungrateful. We're gonna find traces here that people are gonna say, oh, it seems like this person has been paid as volunteer, but these people, let me put you this in perspective. When Pablo KG went to ask people, organize this committee with Irene, he went out and asked people to volunteer for the party. It was a very clever approach. Very clever. And people, no, me, I can't do this, blah, 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 blah. And others volunteer themselves. So, when he met Irene the second time they discussed, Irene also went out, reached everybody that was there to become volunteer. When Irene comes with her list and Pablo KG list, they synchronized with the difference 1 or 2. They needed more people so they could create shifts so people could have time enjoying, others doing this week or 2 days, 3 days, you are doing this, that one does that. To rotate people is normal because they're volunteers, they have lives. When the first wave of VIPs arrived with gifts, presents, and everything, the others realized the rewards and the benefits, the minimum reward and benefit was given there was 35,000 Chilean, Kenyan shillings. Most of those people there, they are getting donations, presents. The max value has been registered here is 500,000 Kenya shillings. I'm not going to tell you who the person is. A character, unexpected character, unexpected from the blue. Poof. 500,000 Kenyan shillings. How much $1,000 are? Look at Elias, the Marson. Bullshit in Ayamara, and Ayamara paying him a salary. This guy, what was doing? Even Ayamara complained about him. And somebody from here where I am bought him a motorbike. So guys, what you guys are trying to say, when you make a comment, don't just make a comment for a pleasure, God's sake of make a comment. Please, man. Try to make a warm work, look, data, details, something we're gonna find. Some of you come here and say, oh, where's the video about Queen Nancy? And then they want to say, what is the point? Don't be nonsense. Huh? Don't be, let me take your ID, your passport, your telephone number, position, and then after 10 minutes, I come here, just rub away the number, leave your name exposed. How do you gonna feel? It's still your ID, still your picture. The only thing, nobody can read the last number of your ID card, but somebody can figure out. So, gentlemen, I'm trying to tell you a lot of things here. After all these waves of presents, benefits, people that have been awarded crazily, more so, I'm telling you, builders have been paid and people have been volunteer themselves because they're getting rewards. And strong men has get a lot of rewards, lot. And it's safe. He eats there, he sleeps there, he have a breakfast, he have a VIP treatment. Tea, the village cook serves him by Maura orders. Engineer who never saw the strong man on the VIP. We saw him many times sitting there and eating there. And you guys come here and say, oh, this man have to be paid, this man that man that. Nonsense, man. I'll agree with some few issues here. I'll agree. But I'm not going to tell you because you people are nonsense. I'm discussing aside. There will be something positive. It's already, even I can tell you, it's already in place. That's why you see the family of a stronger man show up in NYABOHANSE. So don't be fools, man. You should be asking yourselves why D is not coming. Yeah, that's what you should be asking. That's what should be the debate here. Why D Mwangu is not on the party? what's happening with Dimwango. This is a real issue to discuss here. And most of you are like, oh, I am Ayamara is enjoying this big time, but also it's been hit in his pocket big time. It's been sabotaged big time. Did you start hear about the criticism the engineer is getting? Even me as an engineer, I'm starting to wonder about this engineer. I do understand certain things of him. I can say his targets have been achieved, but to a certain degree, some responsibilities as an engineer need be concerned. But also we need to see how this engineer has been educated. It's very interesting from which generation of engineers are coming. Because each generation of engineers, they have a different level of education, preparation, because things move, technology move, approaches of doing things move. So it's important here to understand. No, most of you, they didn't realize in that gate they're building there, the first attempt to do that cross beam on the top failed because it was too thin. And then I left some notes here. And none of you commented. And now look. You don't know who you're giving credit. You don't know have an idea who the idea came from, how they solve it. So you guys pick up rubbish and nonsense things here. Let's look to the serious things. Let's look to the fish pond. And be creative. Come out here and say, hey, I had the fish pond, they're gonna be done this, they're gonna be tiles, what's gonna happen to the fish? This is, what this fish is, I forget the name. Will the fish survive? Tilapia. How the base will be. How this thing is going to be designed. These are the things we should be talking here. Educate, exchange ideas, and help improve. We should be talking here about the rooftop, how the terrazzo is going to be applied. And if you have experience on terrazzo, how you think, what you have, and ideas. If you ask if in Kenya there is this ABC, and help the brother to apply. You come just like you have a nice dinner and just you throw stone. This or that, that. Brothers, I feel ashamed of some few of your comments, to be honest. Sometimes I say, blah. These people real. Do like me. I learned to collect the data. I put my data together before I open this. I take my own choices. When you choose a data, you take your own choice, your own approach. Let me tell you something. You see this, the difference of mentality between the United States and Russia's, or the Chinese and the United States, is the way they collect their data, the way they want to do their things, and the way the Russians collect their data, and the way the Russians do their things. You might go to Russia, see a computer in a different form of shape, and go to America, you see the other form of shape, but they have the same universal characters and they do the same job. So, take that, man. When you read the French newspaper, when you read a Kenyan newspaper, the message across is completely different. The government's narratives. But when we see these serious. When we are seeing this serious, these are serious. And some shenanigans jump in this series uninvited. They want to be part. This I call the Nairobi Chicha syndrome. If you don't know what is the Nairobi Chicha syndrome, go watch the videos of the Nairobi Chicha, how it started. And then there is a video, very interesting, when this Nairobi Chicha is in the compound of Congrats Mama with Ayamaro. You read the physics, the expression, how he jumps, how he talks and everything. And then after what he does. When I saw that video, I said, this is a problem. And then also what happened after he left the compound? What happened to the Marwa's family? They survived, they are there. Where's Nairobi Chicha? Somebody today, I still follow him up. Somebody today has posted to him something very interesting and tells him in the face, you don't have viewers because you've done A, B, C, D. You should go back and apologize. So, this syndrome, now we have Mapopo there. Most of you, they don't see how the village grandpa becomes the middleman of the divisions. Most of you don't. The village grandpa is involved in this party. Did you see him regular? He's there on the videos. Most of you are not interested. Most of you are interested. And look what you can see, because you don't just pay attention what you are in front of your eyes. The village grandpa every single day goes to the meetings. After the meetings, go to his work. Do you have spot the relationship Major K.E. in the village grandpa, how great is in the village grandma? That is father and son. How respectful. But if none of you comment on these things, this is positivity. You see that mother and daughter from the UK, why they went stay at the village grandpa? Genyada, because of values, family values, principles. I'm learning those things. You're learning. Maybe others are learning. You see how NASU does these things, how NASU contribute for the village development and mention every time. If it was not Ayamaro, we had never had this opportunity. The brotherhood they have built it themselves. These are things here we are watching from our own continent. We have to be proud, gentlemen, because it makes us great. Not come here picking up things. That's to be honest, even I don't want to say. Yeah, let me say something. You're right. You have right to say your own point of view, disagree, agree. But I'm asking you a favor. Please, 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 I want to beg you, gentlemen, make a little bit, just effort, just a little one. When somebody refers to something, go to that point, try to interpret it on your own way, in your own words, and then come and say what you want to say. That will make sense. But don't come here Because I'm in the Caribbean, because I'm in Netherlands, because I'm in Jamaica, because I'm in Uganda, because I'm in Mozambique, because I'm in South Africa. Don't compare things. If I say to you, do you have an idea now what's happening in South Africa? Men of South Africa will disagree with me. It's the most racist African country on the face of the earth, black against black. But I live there. Me as an African, married to a South African person, it's difficult to another South African to understand that my kids are South African, my wife is South African. They feel offended. You don't know that. A foreigner get a job in South Africa, South Africans, they will hate that person to death. You heard about the Dul operation? Watch on YouTube. So what I'm trying to tell you is a simple thing. Don't make a comment before what you heard that person said. Go and find the references and then come here. Don't come say you are not partial, you are impartial, you are representing somebody. No. Don't come here like that. Because you are showing something, even I don't want to tell you. I'll accept you call me ignorant, but I will not call you an ignorant because I don't know you. Why I will accept you call me ignorant? I have exposed myself. And you are my subscriber, you are my viewer. You have a right to come and say to me, I have a different opinion on what you say regarding this and that because I have seen this and that. I will accept that. That is me. I choose that. I'm not trying to redeem myself with you. I'm not like I am Carol. No. I learn from diversity. And diversity makes you more stronger. That's why you're seeing these people coming from the UK, mother and daughter, people with no idea, like this lady, Joyce's diary, just flew to Ghana, to Jomo Kenyatta or whatever airport, landed. Guys, things here happening like magic. I give you examples, man. Let me start with one example. With the Joyce diary. Landed, met Marwa's driver, done. And things changes over sadly. But she didn't plan the trip. This is to show you how things are happening. The positive energy of these people. IMR has created a network of people. Soon as that network, you reach nearby. Now is in South Sudan. I saw something in South Sudan I could not believe. Now we are seeing people from the cycles of IMR going to Southern Sudan. Greece, you know. IMR was in Mexico, he had this shirt in the beach. Now somebody liked the picture, took a picture, frame it, went to give the picture to Ayamaro. Ayamaro girlfriend see the picture, see that is that t-shirt, that shirt he gave to me while in Mexico, and that picture is in Mexico. He could not even remember that that picture was in Mexico. He gave that picture to his own girlfriend. So do you see how power this couple, do you see how things are connecting? Huh? Come on, guys. Do you see the amount of people give? Soon as he comes, say, oh, oil. People throw money. Even me, I throw money. And you come here and say, these people, I think. Do you know how many people got money from me as a donation? You don't have an idea because you just have monkeys inside your brain. Ask me why I done it. I'm not a banker. Because I could see these people, they're humans, they have needs. Don't look only for the gifts Ayamaro is getting. Don't. Listen to the people when they talk about gifts. Oh, somebody in the United States has sent to me $200 and then ask me to take half from me and give you these. That is the language I've been preached there in NYABOHANSE. So Max One ever came, he came with a recent lie that somebody sent him $1,000. The negative can give them $1,000 to join them. Why he came with that after my video? Why he comes with that? Come on, man. This is a game of minds. But it's a good series to watch. It's a good thing to entertain. It's a good thing to be involved and learn. Also criticize. I seen brothers and sisters criticize Ayamaro when he was in the South America series about to urinate on camera. That was a positive critic. He came, he spoke out, he said he doesn't do it again. Priya came out and said something very interesting about what happened between them. But now, she made a mistake. The relationship, the friendship cannot be repaired because there's respect. Because she associated herself with the worst person. And this is the things we have to learn from our kids, our family, our friendship and everything. That's what Ayamaro say. That's why I don't have friends. I can't trust them. When Ayamaro say, I fear women, and explain why he fears. And now you see here, Rocio comes. And this man is having lunch with Rocio and say, oh, Rocio, since you are with me, women are calling me, I'm talking to me, I've been receiving this message. And Rocio say to him, very simple and plain and straight, who is here? What it tells you? Confidence, trust, admiration, and belief. This is a woman, kisses hands, our black brother. That mentality that we have, we are different. No, we are humans, same like the whites, they do. This is a woman, knows that this man, he walks that compound to satisfy everybody. He went, he does milkshake, and he goes look after him and give him to drink. And you're gonna find that as a problem. Brothers, love doesn't cost a thing, but also understanding does not cost a thing, bro. Try to be simple, bro. Simple. I can tell you my experience when I came here in Europe. These fools, they look at me, they thought I was an ignorant. I started work as a cleaner, as a shopkeeper. And then, when they realized my true colors, are you an engineer? Are you know this? And you know that? They got surprised. They start accept me. So what have I achieved? shows the strength and the capacity of my character. So it's the same as your own character, brothers. It's not negativity. Negativity has proven does not take you no way. It's just stress. You're having that life of wake up, sleep, full of problems. Be free. Free your brains, brothers. Enjoy the series. If you can support the series of NYABOHANSE, support. If you see something wrong, go find their contacts, call them, alert them, this is wrong, you can't do this. Please stop this nonsense. Anyway, just was came here to clarify a little bit of the air that is a little bit tempered with the nonsense. Content creation, it is the new fantasy of a TV. Content creation is the future of TV. People go, they create news, or some they create news, some they become a news writer, like Ian does, others becoming like doing interviews, others they create these drama situations, they show, some they reality shows. This is the future, brothers. This is the opportunity. You and the content creator talk each other. You feel part, not be out of the contest. You gain, you give. Thank you. Good evening. Whatever time you're going to be out there, you've been greeted. If you are not joined, subscribe to this channel, please. Do it. And let's navigate it together and share point of views. Bye.